Movement is with us always, especially in the morning. And before we get out of bed, we can really set ourselves up for success for the rest of the day. So I'm going to guide you through this 5-minute in the bed morning routine so that you can go throughout your day feeling really good, feeling really fresh. It doesn't take a long time, just 5 minutes. So we're going to start that time, and the first position that we're going to do is just going to be in a rocker position, so all fours, and we're just going to be rocking here. This can be very gentle in the morning. We're just getting ourselves in this all four position here. We're just going to be rocking for 1 minute, back and forth. They can be tiny, they can be big. Allow your spine to move in whatever way that it wants to, but we're just going to be rocking back and forth, waking up the nervous system, waking up the hips. We've got 20 more seconds. Just gentle rocking. They can even be super slow or gradual, but rocking is one of the best ways to waken up the hips and the spine. We've got 10 more seconds to take inventory of this movement, and then we're going to move into our right side rocker. So let's move our hips all the way to the right now, or to the left, whatever you're looking at. Just over here until this outside glute turns on, and then we're just going to rock strictly into that side right there. If it feels good, you can take your hands to the opposite side of the bed and really just stretch out that whole flank of tissue. Think about this as a car wash for your hips. We're really just putting those hips back there, turning them on, getting some blood flow here. In these positions, we've got a lot of openness in the front of the body. Highly encourage that we breathe into that. Big breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. We've got 10 more seconds in this side-to-side rocker. At the end of the 10 seconds, I want you to hold at the bottom with maximum pressure and tension in that glute. So let's hold that, 3, 2, and hold. And then we're going to take that opposite leg, we're going to take it above and behind. We're going to keep it elevated in the air right here. And we're just going to rock same side into this hip just for a little bit. So rocking in this position, my lower leg's at an angle, almost like a pigeon, but we're very active in this hip, pushing into the surface that I'm on. Just for 5 more seconds, big active, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep pressure in this hip, and then we're gonna let that back leg relax, and then we're gonna come down to our elbows if that feels nice. I'm just gonna hang out in this nice pigeon stretch. I'm not completely relaxed. I'm still pressurizing my loading hip, still driving into my bed, feeling my hip get activated, feeling my muscles squeeze. Last big breath here. Big inhale into that hip crease. And exhale. Good, let's untangle ourselves and we're gonna get to our other hip. So back into that rocker position, and we're gonna take our hips all the way to that side until we feel that outside glute, and then we're gonna move back. If it feels good, your hands can reach across, and you can get a little stretch. Open up your neck, breathe into that whole flank of tissue. Just gentle rocks. They can be big if you need it, or super tiny. This is our last 10 seconds, so we're slowly building up pressure into this hip. Build up pressure, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that pressure, then we're gonna elevate the opposite leg above and behind. Notice how my head twists with it, so my head is over this landing knee. And we're gonna keep that leg elevated, and let's rock into that hip. Just for 15 more seconds, really get this hip to be working just by itself, pressing into the bed. Press, press, press. Feeling the back side of that hip. I'm looking for all this pressure in the back side, outside. Once you find that pressure, let's let that back leg come down and relax. Still driving. We're going to come down to our elbows. Breathing in through your nose into the front of that hip crease. And exhaling. Any movements that feel good, I encourage you to do. We're going to last 3 seconds. 3, 2, let's untangle ourselves. We're going to come back into this rocker position, and we're going to do side-to-side rocker. So we're just going to rock side to side. These can be just lateral shifts, or you can do lateral shifts with a forward and backwards, kind of like rocking into the left, coming up, rocking into the right. Just doing some lateral shifts. Nice little 5-minute wake up for the hips. Before you get out of the bed, it goes really quick, but sets you up for success. Instead of rolling out of the bed and immediately thinking about what you need to do that day, we've already got our awareness into our body, into our hips, into the backside, started to create some space, and started to get things moving in a really healthy way. Imagine if we did this every single morning before we got out of bed. The accumulation of this throughout your life would make your hips buttery smooth and extremely strong and durable. Thank you for joining me with this 5-minute in the bed warm-up. I'm Coach Bam. I'll see you on the next time.